It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie, right? AI everywhere you look. But today, we're ditching the Hollywood drama no-killer robots this time. We're going for a deep dive into the real deal AI, the stuff that's quietly changing the game in ways we don't even realize.
Yeah, it's kind of sneaking up on us.
Totally. We've got a ton of research here, and it's basically a sneak peek in how AI is revolutionizing everything: healthcare, education, even art. You name it, AI is probably already there.
It really is remarkable how AI is woven into so many aspects of our lives already. We're using it without even realizing it sometimes. But for this deep dive, I think healthcare is a great place to start, since it's being so dramatically impacted by these advancements.
For sure. We've all heard about AI diagnosing diseases from medical images, sometimes even earlier than human doctors. It's kind of mind-blowing.
It's amazing, yeah. But early detection is just the tip of the iceberg, really. When you think about it, AI can analyze massive amounts of patient data, medical history, genetics, lifestyle choices, things that would take human doctors years to process.
So we're not just reacting to symptoms anymore. We're moving towards preventative healthcare, where AI helps us stay one step ahead.
Exactly. It's like having a crystal ball for your health. Imagine a world where an algorithm can predict your risk of illness before you even have symptoms. That's the kind of future AI is making possible.
That's huge. And this whole idea of AI tailoring experiences to you, it's popping up everywhere. Take education, for example. Remember the days of one-size-fits-all teaching?
Yeah, me neither.
Right. Those days are gone. AI is ushering in this new era of, like, hyper-personalized learning. Think about language learning apps. They adjust to your pace, figure out your weak spots, and even, like, change the lessons based on how you're doing.
It's like having a 247 personal tutor. And it's not just about convenience, is it? I mean, what about students in remote areas or those who can't afford a tutor?
Exactly. That's the really exciting part. AI has the potential to make quality learning accessible to everyone, regardless of background or location. It's a real game changer in that regard. Okay, so let's shift gears for a second, talk about the business world. When most people think AI, they picture robots taking over factories.
It's a common image, for sure. And while it's not entirely wrong, it's a very limited view of what AI can do. The real transformative power of AI in business is the ability to analyze vast amounts of data to make smarter, more informed decisions.
So it's lives about robots replacing humans and more about robots informing humans.
Precisely. Like, think about companies using AI to, say, predict market trends or manage financial risk with incredible accuracy. That's AI in action, quietly working behind the scenes to optimize business operations.
It's like having a superpowered analyst crunching numbers 24/7, giving businesses an edge. Speaking of which, I bet most of us experience AI daily in a much more, shall we say, relatable way. Online shopping.
Oh, absolutely. Those eerily accurate product recommendations you see. That's AI at work.
It's like the algorithm knows what you want before you do.
Right. It analyzes your past purchases, your browsing history, even what others with similar tastes are buying, all to create a personalized shopping experience.
A little creepy, but undeniably convenient. It seems like AI is everywhere, subtly enhancing our lives in ways we barely notice. But I'm guessing it's not all personalized experiences and shopping recommendations, right? What else is AI up to these days?
Oh, you're spot on. It's easy to get caught up in the consumer-facing side of AI, but its impact goes way beyond that. We're talking about revolutionizing entire industries, like manufacturing, for example. AI-driven robots are making factories more efficient than ever before, optimizing production lines and carrying out quality control with incredible precision.
So it's like AI is giving those factories a brain boost.
It really is. But it's not just factories. Transportation is another area where AI is poised to, well, completely change the game.
Self-driving cars are the obvious example. Everyone's talking about those.
Right, absolutely. But self-driving cars are really just the beginning. Think about it. AI can optimize traffic lights, predict traffic patterns, even suggest alternate routes in real time.
So no more rush hour headaches. I could definitely get used to that. And speaking of things we can all get behind, what about AI and climate change? Is AI the magic solution everyone's hoping for?
Well, it's not magic, but it's definitely a powerful tool in our fight for a sustainable future. AI is all about analyzing massive data sets, right? And we've got tons of climate data just waiting to be unlocked.
So we can use AI to analyze, like, decades of climate patterns, predict future trends more accurately, and ultimately make smarter decisions about how to deal with climate change.
Exactly. But it doesn't stop there. AI is also being used to optimize energy consumption in our homes and buildings, develop smarter power grids, even design more eco-friendly cities.
It's like AI is this silent guardian working behind the scenes to help us reduce our impact on the planet. This is incredible.
Hmm.
Okay, last but not least, and this one really throws me for a loop, creativity. Can AI actually be creative? I mean, we're talking music, art, even writing novels. It seems impossible.
It's definitely the area where things get really interesting. We've all seen the headlines, AI composing symphonies, creating incredible works of art, even writing screenplays. And honestly, the quality is pretty impressive.
I've seen some of the AI-generated art out there, and yeah, it's amazing.
So, does this mean robots are going to replace artists? Are we all going to be out of a job?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the answer, at least for now, is a little complicated. AI can mimic creative processes and produce some really impressive stuff, but it doesn't have that human touch, imagination, emotional depth, those subjective experiences that make art really resonate with us.
So it's less about AI replacing human artists and more about AI giving artists new tools to explore their craft, push boundaries, maybe even discover entirely new forms of creative expression.
Now you're getting it. It's all about collaboration, not replacement. AI can help artists generate ideas, take care of tedious tasks, even act as a kind of creative sparring partner.
It's like AI is this amazing new tool, something that can help artists take their work to a whole new level.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's be real for a sec. All this talk about AI, algorithms, robots, it's kind of freaking some people out, right?
How
Like,
about that,
what
Jen?
about jobs?
I see what you mean.
Are robots going to steal our jobs? Should we all be like learning to code right now or something?
It's a question a lot of people have, and it's understandable why. But I think it's important to remember that this isn't a robots versus humans situation. It's more about how the job market is evolving. Just like with any big technological leap, some jobs will become automated. That's
Oh,
inevitable.
right, right. It's always been that way, hasn't it? Like, think about the printing press, the internet. Every time something new comes along, yeah, some jobs disappear, but then a bunch of new opportunities pop up to take their place.
Exactly. The key is adapting, right? Instead of trying to outcompete AI, we need to focus on skills that complement AI, things AI can't do.
So less about coding like a machine and more about like honing those uniquely human skill things like critical thinking, complex problem solving, creativity, emotional intelligence. The stuff that really requires a human touch. You got it. The more we understand AI and how to work with it, the better off we'll be. It's not about being afraid of it. It's about figuring out how AI can help us create a better future for everyone.
So for all of us along for this wild AI ride,
Mm.
what's the best way to navigate the twists and turns ahead?
Honestly, stay curious, keep learning, and never stop asking questions. This isn't something we can just sit back and watch happen. We need to be a part of the conversation, understand what's going on, and ultimately help shape how AI develops.
It's about being active participants in the future of AI,
Mhm.
not just passive bystanders. And, that's what I find so fascinating about all of this. It feels like we're on the edge of something truly revolutionary.
It really does feel that way. The next chapter of AI is waiting to be written, and who knows what incredible advancements are just around the corner.
Exactly. And that wraps up another deep dive. We've gone from AI diagnosing diseases to AI composing symphonies. It's clear that AI isn't some far-off fantasy anymore. It's here, it's evolving faster than ever, and it's changing our world in ways we're just beginning to grasp.